What is poppin', everyone? How you guys doing?
What's good?
What is good, honestly?
First and foremost, I want to say Happy Pride Month.
Happy fucking Pride Month. Okay.
Rainbows, pixies, unicorn dust, all that good stuff.
Okay, I love it. Yes, I love
it.
it.
We have a Pride Parade this year, but I don't think it's going to happen.
The way that everything is set up, I hope there's not one, because the way that the police are going and moving and shaking, I ain't got time for it.
Baby, I'm not pride nowhere but my goddamn house.
Hello.
And I'll be there with him, with the puppy. You feel me? We're not going nowhere.
I've been to Pride the last couple of years, and it's always been a great time. Pride is amazing. I love it. I love going. It's a great time.
Is it controversial that I'm not really big on Pride?
No,
I don't
really
like Pride
not.
like that.
And it's so crazy because I have a gay best friend and he'd be like, but I ain't with that gay shit. I said, sir, what you mean you're not with that gay shit? You are the gay shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a difference because it's like, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm always big with like supporting LGBT rights activists and, you know, fair treatment in life in general, just having some reason to celebrate that purpose.
Yeah, that's
because
amazing.
people who don't understand what, you know, the prior LGBT pioneers went through to get these rights for us to be in this space, you know, I get that.
I was going to say that.
But what turns me off is just some of the activities that go along with Pride that misconstrues the reason for the Pride. So I'm just not that type of person, and I'm like not into all that. So no.
Well, we're all going to get into that, but first we are back at it again with another messy ass episode of Sip and Spill, where we create conversation all while
sipping wine.
Oh, my name is Thug Motherfucking Sammy,
and I am ambitious, lavish bitch Teray.
Oh, baby, yes, ambitious and lavish, girl.
Yes. First and foremost, thanks everyone who's been listening to us. Thanks everyone who's been supporting us, and thanks everyone who's been hating on us too. Okay.
Period.
Make your haters be your motivators. Hello.
And you'll still get paid for the hoes.
So today
we have a very special guest.
Very special guest today.
Hi,
Come on, you better tell us who the fuck you is.
Well, if you guys don't know who I am, or if you do know me from my viral shade room post with me shaking my ass on the couch, my name is CJ the Trainer. You can find me on Instagram at official CJ the Trainer. You can find me on Facebook and Twitter, either CJ Lewis or official CJ the Trainer. Either or, I am your national and international twerk coach and dance fitness professional.
Okay, fuck it up then. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
So we love to start off a little icebreaker.
We do.
This game is called Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
First, I want to make a note that I got this from Amanda Seal because I don't want people to see this later on and be like, oh, bitch, you stole that.
Smile doses.
Okay, I love me some Amanda.
Smile doses.
So we call it Urban Dictionary here. So we're going to say a word, and you're going to give us the Merriam-Webster definition.
Oh, okay.
And then you're going to give us the hood nigga definition.
Okay, I'm down for it. Let's do this.
Right.
Okay,
the first word is T.
T. Okay, so if you want to say Webster, T is a brewed leaf that is used for recreation purposes, normally in the position of parties or as a decadent type of drink.
Okay.
Fancy
motherfucker.
Okay.
He said decadent.
All right. Good words.
All right, so you want the hood version too?
Of course,
yes,
you want the hood
of
Okay,
version.
so now the hood version of T Girl is like it's the gossip. Like, what's the 411? It is like what's the deets? What's the deal?
Mm-hmm.
What's the
what's
gaga?
the rumors going on?
What's the
Right.
rumor? Like, what is it?
What's the tea?
What's the given? Right.
All right.
So our second word is salty.
Salty. Okay, so Webster salty. It is a how do you say Webster version? Okay, salty is a state of taste.
Okay, take a double A, black man.
It's a state of a form of taste, which goes along with the five senses. It is a section of the tongue that can detect bitterness.
Look, I wasn't expecting all this.
Hello, Miriam. Miriam Webster.
Keep going, black man.
CJ who?
Right. Period, girl. Anger management taught me that. Anyways. Okay, so the hood version, salty is like a hating asshole. Like, they just hating on you for no reason, or they feel bitter towards you. You know, just somebody that just don't like you for no reason. They're just salty.
And we ain't got time for them salty ass hoes.
Last one is receipts.
Okay, so Webster receipts are proof of individual purchase, proof or documentation of assets. Ghetto words or hood words, receipts are bitch. Same thing, actually. They actually are synonymous.
Yes.
Truthfully, you got the receipts on something. You got the documents. You can prove proof of purchase.
Hello.
Okay.
Period.
Hello.
Proof of
I'm a
documentation.
brand.
Something to back your words up that you can prove.
Okay.
That's all right. So we're gonna get into my favorite part of the
Okay, let's
episode.
go.
Is where we
I'm
tell
ready.
our fun facts. You know,
Okay.
let the people know a little about ourselves.
All right, let's go.
So
I'm
what
done
is
with
your
it.
fun fact?
So a fun fact about what form of a fun fact? Because I want to.
You know what?
You know what? Everything
Whatever comes into your heart.
Okay.
Talk your shit, black man. Go ahead.
So a fun fact about me is I like straight porn more than gay porn.
Really?
Really?
I think I like gay porn more than I like straight porn, and I don't even really like porn. That's crazy.
Right. I'm not big on porn, but I like straight porn more than I like gay porn.
Okay.
That is a fun fact.
Isn't that weird?
I'm actually really intrigued. Okay, so my fun fact is I have joined a very elite crew of DIYers. Like, I'm out here doing the damn thing. I'm out here making shit my motherfucking self. Because you know what? That's what bad bitches do when they need bad bitch shit. Hello. Okay.
I love her extra child. I get into it.
My fun fact is I cannot whistle, y'all.
Oh my God.
I don't know how to do it. I've been trying, and people are like, all you do is this, just put your tongue together and go like that. I'm doing it too, but it don't work out for me. So I wish I can whistle. Ami can whistle. Half the population can whistle, but the motherfucking Sammy can't whistle. So
you know what? Sometimes some things ain't made for you. It's cool.
It's not made for
There's
me.
a lane for you.
But I can
just not whistle.
Right.
That's all that matters.
I feel you.
Big facts. Okay.
So let's get into some wine facts so we can get into some tea time.
Tea time. Girl, they got the whole jingle, girl.
Okay. So I'm gonna let y'all know. I was in HEB. I was feeling real. That's why I kept saying I feel lavish. I feel good. I feel great. And the thing is, my color scheme for my new apartment is navy blue. So when I saw this shit, I was like, oh, guess what? We having a fucking
navy
guest.
blue.
So let's menage a trois
This is the
again.
second time.
Menage a trois. Let's go.
It's three.
Girl, we rubbing the scissors together, girl. What you talking about? Menage a trois,
You
girl?
know, we might.
We
You never know.
Get me drunk enough. You may have
Okay, so this is a 2018 Merlot. Hello.
Oh, you like Merlot?
Yes, I like anything red, honestly.
Really? Sweet red or a bitter red?
I like it bitter.
I like more sweeter. More
I don't know, because
red.
it hit different, honestly. Because you say that it don't taste good, but halfway through the show, you like, pour me another glass.
Not me, girl. I want to taste something like get this shit out my face.
This alcohol has 13.8% alcohol content. It is with ripe blueberry, juicy black plum, dark cocoa, and a hint of vanilla.
Had to zoom in one time. Boom.
So, if y'all are ready to live this luscious life with us, let's go.
Oh, girl, I'm gonna taste a little bit of it because if it ain't together, I'm not.
It's okay.
That's good enough.
Nah.
Creating conversations all while sipping wine.
That
Oh,
is
girl, I'm gonna get so
I can't even reach. I'll say.
Oh, honey, this is extravagant, girl. I just feel like an old nasty white woman here.
That's what we're here to make you feel like a dirty ass slut.
Girl, I can't take it. Can I taste it?
Yes, definitely taste it.
my
We are pro-ho on the show.
We are pro-ho.
We are definitely pro-ho.
Cheers to another messy ass episode of Sip and Spill.
Ow.
This is not it for me, girl. I'm telling you right now, this is over.
I like it. This
Her
is like
face told it all, girl.
this is the shit you drink when you about to go fuck your man. Like this is that shit that like gets you ready. You be like,
girl, do we got a sugar tablet for my cup? Because I can't take it. This is not it.
I just got this. Let's just throw a little bit of limonada.
Okay, I can take that. Little
Yeah,
bit.
it's a bit too dry for me.
I like the dry though, because the dry just make me feel like
The dry me feel hot.
it's like like I just did yoga with my friends all fucking day, and now I'm just here sipping wine.
Last week after we finished drinking, I went home and did some drunk yoga.
Did you really?
My
Yeah,
friends
fuck
said they love
mine
your
up.
voice is adorable.
Is it? Oh, I think it's really raspy, but I'm fucking with it. Thank you so much.
So let's get some tea
Let's
time.
go. Let's do this. I'm
Get
ready for
into
tea
some
time.
motherfucking tea.
First
right
and
Let's
here.
foremost, be Simone.
Be
Oh,
motherfucking
girl,
Simone.
let's not go there.
I am not-
But let's
We
go there.
arrived. We arrived at that GPS.
Let's go
right
there.
the fuck
Let's
right
do
here.
it.
Let's go.
Let's do
So
it.
B Simone, I'm not a huge fan of B Simone.
Me either.
But I'm not a huge.
Because she was with my man.
Who, the baby?
The baby.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Stop playing.
that
The
was-
man is fine. Okay.
He is-
might be short.
So
But-
Baby, I gotta ride big rides, not kitty rides. I'm just saying that.
you know what? I'm not gonna play
On
with you.
that note, Miss
I'm
Sylvie.
not gonna play
But
with
he
you.
has really big dick energy, so does it really matter? Don't
We don't know yet.
So B Simone, like I was saying, I'm not a huge fan of her, but I am not a fan of how the media is attacking her. She's getting bashed on Twitter everywhere, really, because of her comment about the not wanting a 9-to-5 man and wanting an entrepreneur, and then it gets worse for her. They caught her plagiarizing her manifest. We're not going to call it a book, her pamphlet. Okay?
That's not a book.
That was not a book. It was a pamphlet. I saw it. The papers was not working.
Okay, first and foremost.
Okay, hold on. So someone wants to say they want to put a voice to a face. Here she goes one. This is the pretty girl voice you keep hearing. And here's the other girl's voice you've been hearing.
Hello.
So as you're here, I'm sorry to mess with y'all camera, but they want to hear y'all so bad.
No, it's fine. It's okay. But first and foremost, I just think that B. Simone is annoying. I think she's a clout chaser. And I think that we learned in fucking college. Well, some people didn't go to college. We learned this in school. Plagiarism is illegal.
It is illegal.
It's not even just like it's wrong.
Girl, we trying to copy your homework.
Right? They suspend you. They give you an automatic 0.
I feel like if you're gonna plagiarize, at least mix and match. We all know not to copy it word for word.
Right?
Here's my perspective on the 9 to 5. First and foremost, I think the way that she presented it, it was done incorrectly.
Right. Yes.
Is nothing wrong with the preference. If you want someone to match, and I say this because I am a traveling coach, so I travel nationally and internationally, and I'm always on the road. So it's easier for someone who understands my lifestyle to be with me because they're always in the same thing too. Versus someone who works 9 to 5 because they're at home most of the time. And I'm not there. I've been there in many situations. I'm there now. My boyfriend now is a stay at home. I would travel a lot. Right. So I get that part. I think it was just the delivery of her message.
Right. I always say
that's not what you say. It's
how you say it. Because what she says, I don't want 95. Like girl, like don't forget, girl.
You wasn't working
at AliExpress, girl.
There's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5.
No, nothing wrong at all.
It was the way she made it seem
like she was so disrespected by even like the idea of it.
How are you going to belittle the same 9 to 5 workers who are buying your book? I'm sorry, your pamphlet.
Now girl, stop. I will say this though, girl. I will say this because I still keep my 9 to 5. No shade. Like I still have my 9 to 5.
Right.
Been with them almost 5 years, and I'm not leaving them. And for purposes like this, I can't travel international.
Yeah.
You feel me? I can't travel, domestically.
Yeah.
So I still have my 9 to 5 to ensure there's a check coming in. So
Absolutely.
there's no shade. There's no shade. And as a boss, you should be able to have multiple streams of income, whether it is working for someone while you're building your dream. That's what you should be doing.
Real Birkin bag, roll 5, 6 figures.
So I saw my ass, so he called his pussy Tigger.
Period. Second on scamming ass, rich ass nigga. Okay. Period. So I don't throw shade anyway. And my thing is, if you're at least trying or you're working, even if you don't make as much as I make, I can still love you the same way.
I can meet
because
you halfway.
You want to meet me halfway.
Absolutely.
You feel me? And my boyfriend right now, he's not where he used to be, but he's doing what he has to do. So if he needs something, baby, what you need?
Right.
Where you want to go at?
Support him.
You feel me?
Support your black men.
Because this motherfucker will come home with shit that he know I need. I don't even asking for it, and he was buying it.
And that's love.
And that shit gets me going. I'm like, okay, baby, what do you need? Where do you want to go? What trip you want to take? Okay, you can afford it. I got you.
Period.
And then he's the same way, baby. He'll spend that credit card in a second, bitch, and pay it off. And it's no shade.
As long as it's paid off, because that's part of adulthood.
Hello.
He pays, and he's very well managed. I love a person, woman or man. I've dated women and men. I love a person in general who's very well managed because I've had to grow into learning how to manage myself.
Absolutely.
So if you can't manage your finances, I can't be with you because baby,
that's like
no evictions over here, girl.
Okay.
Sip to that.
The fuck.
So this person, I love this person. I am a huge Nicki Minaj fan.
I love her. She's
but
cool.
Bitch has been canceled. She's canceled.
She's not canceled.
We're not going to cancel Nicki. We're not canceling Nicki.
You can't cancel her.
No,
you know why you could cancel them?
Nicki's
Because you give them the platform to be canceled on. Because bitch, you wouldn't be where you're at without your barbs.
I get that right, but I don't think she's canceled.
She's not canceled.
I
love Nicki, but I just don't support all the decisions she's making.
For
some reason, Nicki decides to surround herself around pedophiles. I don't understand.
I agree, but wait. Hold on. You say pedophiles. Now, is that current events or past events?
Both. And I don't understand why during this moment in the Black Lives Matter movement, why she decided to do a song with 6ix9ine.
Okay, so with me, 6ix9ine was what? Is he a convicted pedophile?
He's not convicted.
No, he's not a convicted pedophile. So that means they could not technically prove that he did anything that would consider him a pedophile.
Right.
Secondly,
we're talking about her husband though too.
Well, her husband, that's another story. She decides when she want to fucking suck.
And her brother.
Okay, but she can't. That's her brother, girl. I mean, don't get me wrong. If my brother seems crazy like that, I wouldn't disown him. I would chastise him like, okay, you know you damaged wrong for that. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you're still my blood, and I still got your back.
I know it's not our place to tell them how to handle certain situations, but because they're in the media, like we said before, we're so entitled to having an opinion and saying that our shit is valid. Yeah. Because I think that my personal life, I'm not supporting no one that's a pedophile, that's a rat, that's this,
you're right.
So it's like,
but wait. You said a rat.
Yeah.
You talking about 6ix9ine?
Yes. Yeah.
Now, let me say this, and put yourself in his situation. Are you going to take
I'm snitching.
years? Are you going to take years of stuff that you did not do?
No, I will. This is the thing. I'm not mad at him for what he's doing.
But
sorry. The thing is, you want to be a part of the life so goddamn bad.
I get that part.
Yeah.
So it's like,
because I know I'm a snitch.
Guess what?
Listen, if you out there, you get me in trouble with you, bitch. I'm telling on you. I am telling. I don't give a damn what you say, bitch, because my life matters more than yours. Exactly. I ain't do shit. And I'm telling.
We established that we not ride or die. I'm not ride or die. Drop me
Come what you want to. Now hold on, wait.
I am not.
If it's my nigga, if I'm in love with this person, I'm about to die. But bitch, if y'all so-called friends, y'all put in situations, I'm telling on y'all hoes, fuck y'all, bitch.
I am not a ride. I'm
not a ride or die.
If you selling drugs,
don't do nothing stupid, bitch.
Doing all that crazy shit in the
like, I'm gonna say do shit accordingly, because if you know the kind of bitch you with,
right. Baby, listen. When I tell you, I don't do jail. If I go to jail, be a queen pin, bitch. I am scared. Do not put me in a situation where it will face a legal. Bitch, I'm snitching on your motherfucking ass. I'm telling the hoes where you live at, bitch. Okay. I'm gonna call Santana, bitch. We gonna pop up and shoot your ass.
Guess what?
I ain't got time for a girl. I gotta live. I don't care about it. I'm done with it.
And what I also don't like is she made a portion of what she made for the Black Lives Matter movement, while what's her name? I'm sorry. Beyonce and Megan made all their money go to Black Lives Matter movement.
Well, I don't even want to be comparative to that.
I definitely can't do that because Beyonce got funds that we don't even know about, bitch.
But no, I'm just saying. I just think the sole fact of like, I just think of the climate that we're in. For her to make that decision to
make a song with him,
that's what tells me a lot about her character. Yeah, it's like you care more about clout than actually what's going on, because other people are really using their platform for other reasons.
But she did promote Black Lives Movement. She did.
I'm not saying that she didn't, but I'm saying you can still do a song with him.
It's not the right time.
It's not the time. It's the time and the place. It's just like what you say, not what you say, how you say it. It's the time. Right now, we so pro-black that anything that ain't got shit to do with pro-blackness, get the fuck out with it.
But hold on, we so pro-black, but sometimes the black ain't always pro-black. So I'm just trying to figure out where's the line.
There's a fine line between it, but right now with me, where I'm at, what I'm doing, where I'm at, my life, my kids, everything.
I've used my platform. I only have about 150,000 followers. I'm grateful for those 150,000.
I only got 1,000.
But compared to them, 150,000 may not be. Maybe it's a fraction. I'm grateful for those. Yeah. But I've used my platform just to promote free for a whole week all black businesses, all black business owners. If you're a creator, whatever you gave me, I promoted it for you for that whole week. And I will still do it now as a discount rate because I still promote more of my time. But I use my platform for that, so I get that perspective. But I think that when you are at a certain level and you have a certain type of leadership as far as like social media presence and things of that nature. I don't feel like it's an obligation, but I feel like it is still an obligation. It is. Because you have a voice that actually makes a lot of impression.
Even if you have 3 followers, use your platform.
Baby, listen, my voice can out of my 150,000, I did my numbers. Out of my 150,000 followers, I interact with probably 90,000 of them. Okay?
And that's a good amount.
That leaves, another 60,000 that I don't really get interaction with, but with those 90,000, they can still hear me. Yeah. And I'm still doing something with them. So out of her 116 million, right? You feel me? So it's like the numbers you can get. You got 116 million people. I can see the controversy in that. That's the why.
Because use your platform for the people that look like you, that you are representing, because most of your fan base look like you.
Right. Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't do a song with him. Granted, I don't give a fuck about the song. I'm just saying the climate of time we're in, just be mindful. Just be mindful.
Just be mindful. So as we mentioned earlier, this is Pride Month. So I wanted to give a little LGBTQ plus facts. All right?
Yes.
So a lot of you may not know about Marsha P. Johnson.
I love her.
She was a trans activist and a self-proclaimed drag queen.
Yes, ma'am.
She was tragically murdered like so many of our other trans sisters. And Sylvia Rivera was also a prominent figure fighting for equality.
A part of the Stonewall movement.
She was also a part of the Stonewall. They were both actually both a part of the Stonewall Uprising in 1969, where it was a spontaneous violent act against cops in 1969 because at the time police officers would raid gay clubs and beat them and shackle them and do all these horrible things to them. So they were like, fuck it. Black people? They were rioting works. I'm telling you, rioting and they
looting and rioting works, baby. Y'all got the attention of the American people.
Two women and they're the reason why Pride exists.
Yeah,
they're the reason why people have Pride Parade, and I don't like the way that their white counterparts hijacked what Pride was.
Right.
The trans black queers were in the front lines getting abused, fighting, while the white people stayed back because they have their white privilege to cover them.
Isn't that current events?
I'm gonna say, does that surprise you though? Because I'm like, history repeats itself.
It's not surprising. It's not surprising at all. And now, what Pride is now is not what Pride was
and what it meant to be.
Which
is why I said earlier, I'm not big on Pride because Pride was remade to be something completely different than what it was thought to be in the first place.
Exactly.
A lot of things and a lot of narratives that were created were because of Black Afro-Latino Americans and what they pursued and what they envisioned should be right for them, which is rightfully right.
And there's a documentary made about Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera, and I hope y'all go watch it because I watched it and it was
Paris
amazing.
Is Burning as well for Ballroom Scene. Watch Paris is Burning
have you
about
seen
the Ballroom Scene, of course.
But
see, Pose, anything that's current event is based off of what was before. Watch Paris is Burning to give you an insight on the Ballroom Scene, why it was created, and the purpose of
Ballroom
it.
Scene is
baby, listen. Shout out to the House of West.
Okay, House of West. I don't know what that means, but can y'all make me a daughter?
That's my house. That's
my house. Are you a drag queen?
I'm not a drag queen, honey. No. We walk balls.
Hold up. Stop it. Because I watch RuPaul's Drag Race, and I love that shit.
I'm not a drag queen. I don't do drag.
Because they pay way better than me.
Okay. I do vote. I do walk. My performance category is a big boy performance. So I do walk categories, but no, ma'am, I'm not drag.
The category is Ami's telling the next fact.
Period. Yes, God.
So every color. I don't know if y'all knew this because I really didn't know this. Well, I don't think it's common knowledge to most people that every color on the flag of Pride actually stands for something different.
Correct.
And I don't think most people know that.
I did not know that.
Because they just think it's like a rainbow because it's, gay, pride. I don't know. Right. So it's like that's what everyone thinks. And it was actually created by Gilbert Baker. Sorry if I butchered your name, sir. You might be dead, so sorry.
Oh, girl, let me sit to that.
He might be dead, though. Shit be happening.
The more I sip, the better it tastes.
That's why I told you. Halfway through the show, you're going to be like, huh?
So don't ask me what the colors mean because I can't tell what the colors mean. I don't know what they mean. But.
No, I looked it up and there was like orange meant like happiness, yellow meant. So it's not actually with like what has to do with the LGBT, but it's like with like what it stands for supposedly.
Right. I think people misconstrue. Okay, so people like to take the biblical aspect of things and apply them to what it is now to say that people of LGBT took that as a sign of abuse to what God meant. So if we go back to the Old Testament, in the Bible, of course, we learned that the rainbow was set there as a covenant between God and humanity when He destroyed the world with water.
Yeah.
So He promised that He would never do it again. And with that promise, He set it in the sky as a promise after those 40 days.
I've heard that before.
Right. That's the Old Testament. But nothing of that has to do with the rainbow of LGBT at all, and I want to people take that and misconstrue that all the time.
That's a great thing to try to separate though, because a lot of people want to put your sexuality or who you are as a person connected to religion, and I think that you're born how you are.
Of course, I agree with that.
No one will ever consciously make the choice to be different and know they're going to be chastised if they knew like everything was going to come with it.
Right. So I've dabbled and dabbled.
Okay,
with
dabble,
women. So what was your very first experience with the same sex?
So my very first experience with same sex was when I was around 18, 19 years old.
Okay.
Actually, I take that back. I lie when I said that. If we're gonna be truthful, I was around 7, 8 years old.
Okay. You dabbled and dabbled?
I didn't know anything from anything. My best friend at the time was Rico Rodriguez. And I think Rico at that time knew what he liked. I didn't know anything about that. He was my best friend. We were best friends since I was like 6 years old until I was like 13. Maybe until I moved from the South Side. And I used to always go over to his parents' house. They used to always invite me over. We always hung out. We went on trips together. Everything that best friends do, that's what we did as kids.
I had a best friend like that growing up.
Yeah, like that's what we did. And then, that's around that time when I had my first experience. We didn't do anything crazy, but, you just fiddle-faddle. You know what I'm saying?
What is fiddle-faddle? Like y'all touched each other?
Yeah,
or
you
what?
like touching and stuff like that. You know fiddle-faddle. Like, I can say fiddle-faddle, girl. But that's what we did. It was like a little fiddle-faddle. Nothing too crazy.
So my very first experience was a little bit earlier. I was in kindergarten. I remember. She was an Asian girl. She actually, you know how we used to have nap time?
Yeah.
She woke me up at nap time and told me to come over here. And she put 2 tissue papers in between us. And she started kissing me.
Oh.
And I'm confused because I'm like, what the hell is happening? But all I knew is I liked what was happening.
Right.
And I didn't know what was happening.
Right.
That's crazy.
So that was the very first time I kissed a girl. That's the first time I did anything with a girl. And as I got older, you know, I don't know if all the people know about TATU. They're a German, British, whatever they are, band. And they had a song called They're Not Gonna Get Us. And I remember watching MTV music video, and there were 2 girls in the subway trying to escape, and they were kissing and making out. And I was like, oh, I like that. Like, that turns me on. Like, what's going on? I'm feeling things down here.
Yeah.
So that's when I knew I had some feeling towards women. And as I got older, when I go to college, I started experimenting with women. I've never dated a woman. I've never been in a relationship with a woman. But I know I do.
2020 is your year, bitch.
I do like.
Wait a minute, girl.
No, she had a dream that she was a lesbian. She was a lesbian with a chocolate factory. So she must have a chocolate girlfriend.
So it's always been. I've never, I never ate pussy. But I never did anything like crazy like that. But
you ain't gay until you eat pussy.
Exactly. So that's why I feel like.
Isn't that crazy that we always say that? Like, you can have sex with a whole girl, but if you ain't eat her pussy, like,
my sister on here. Look, my sister on here. She's a whole lesbian. She looking like what?
She gotta see what's like. Okay, show her what thug motherfucker Sammy look like.
Oh my god. Okay.
Sexuality is a
Fulio.
spectrum.
We just taught her Fulio.
I'm gonna say that is our topic.
She said, yes, she was a girl. I know she was a girl. I ain't playing with her girl. She knows she was.
Yeah. So I guess we didn't even get the transition, but no, our conversation, our conversation of topic was sexuality is a spectrum. And the thing is, with me, I was like talking to Sammy, and I was like, I really don't know if I've ever had an experience with someone of like the opposite. Like,
she said, hey girl.
I'm gonna holler at you after this episode.
Kendria.
I'm gonna holler at you after this episode, sis. Okay.
Kendria. Girl, I'm gonna get you in trouble, girl.
I remember there was a time where I was out with one of my, like when you said Asian girl, I'm like, my best friend, one of my best friends, she's Asian. The one I was talking about like a few episodes ago. Mm-hmm. And like we were out and men just kept trying to get with us. And I'm like, nah, it's my girlfriend. They're like, I don't believe you. And I'm like, you don't believe me, do you? And this is the very first time I kissed a girl. This is probably 2 years ago. It was just so crazy. I looked at her and I was like, kiss me. She said, what? I said, kiss me. And she said, why? I said, because I don't think I'm gay. Girl. And so we kissed. And when you know when you're not really gay, so you do that petty kiss like
I
and they looked at us and they was like, y'all are not gay. And I'm like, oh, yeah, we are. And then so she grabbed my face, I grabbed her face, and we like full on made out. Did I like it? Nah, I did not like it. Yeah. And then we realized, I don't know. But I think I want to do a threesome to see if I want a girl to eat my cat or something like that. I don't know. I just find I need a presence of a man there to like,
I don't.
To work it through because I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know. Do I put fingers in you? Do I rub your titties? Do I suck your What do I do?
Come on, sis. They coming for you, girl.
No present when I'm
No, honestly, I don't know. But I definitely want to have a threesome just so I know what.
Oh my god. So how do you feel about your significant others not wanting to have a threesome?
I can't relate because my significant other wanted to have one. You know, so
that's their business. If you don't want one, that's fine.
And the thing is, and I respect that because sometimes people don't want to bring an extra body into the room because sex is a thing about energies. And when you're having sex,
my friend Shayla said you'll love it.
I love it. Thank you, baby. I would love to love it.
So, I don't think gay people have to quote unquote come out. I always see that they do that because us straight people, we don't have to come out with the world and say, "Hey, we're straight,"
right?
But if you did you feel the need to come out, and if so,
oh girl, I never had a moment. I never did that.
You never came out?
Hell no.
Like to your parents or anything?
No.
That's
for what? See, here's the thing.
I don't think there's a reason.
I don't think there's a reason either. But I think that society makes it seem like you have to make a disclaimer.
It is not okay for anyone out there. It is not a necessity for you to come out. If you are,
not.
Now I'm gonna say this much: if you're DL, don't put yourself in a situation where you have to be exposed.
Okay.
Just don't do that.
Okay.
But if you don't want to come out and you know what you like and you don't want to, because DL, I don't like DL niggas. They are.
Trust me, who
does?
Like,
y'all hoes can go to hell with a sick burning dick and y'all pussy hole. I ain't
honestly, like.
But my thing is, I never had a come out moment to my parents because I've always been this way.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never been like, oh my god, I'm like, fuck that shit, bitch. I've always been a bubble of energy.
Yeah.
Outgoing, exciting. I was the singing person, the dance person for as long as I could know. Yeah. So for me, it was never like a coming out moment. Yeah. I never came out and said, oh mom, I think I'm gay. They just all man fucking knew what the fuck it was, bitch. Right. It's like, it's whatever. Like, girl, I think the only question I had with my mom was, I said, Mom, when did you know that I was gay? I asked her when I was like my senior year. And she said, oh, I knew that about you. Like, she said, I knew you was like that when you were like in 10th grade. I'm stuttering. When I was like in 10th grade. Fine. I said, well, Mom, well, how did you know? She was like, well, I just knew. I'm like,
parents
well, yeah, parents always know.
And right. That's the reason. You don't have to say this outside to anyone.
But sometimes people do it for a sense of comfort because they feel like they're hiding such a big-ass secret that they can't even do themselves.
Why is that a secret? Why is it? I don't understand the pressure.
Why do people always think that it's always
society?
Heteronormal.
Society.
Because that's not the thing.
Society sets a tone that it's frowned upon to be anything else but heterosexual. But I'm going to say this in reality. There are quote-unquote heterosexual men and women that dibble and dabble, that causes all. Well, see, no. See, you're openly bisexual. Yeah. Okay. I'm talking about motherfuckers who don't know a motherfucking thing about it. Okay. There are people that are closeted bisexual or gay,
and they're
that dibble and dabble, and they're ashamed of it. But see, what they do is they hurt people along the way when they do shit. Because either they're bringing back diseases. That's how shit gets spread very fast.
Absolutely.
Or you start to shun, kill, hurt the trans sisters. My trans sisters, you start to hurt them, kill them, shun them
because of your feelings.
Because of how you don't know how to deal with your feelings. But see, here's the thing with that.
Let's talk about the trans women who are killed because straight men holler at them and they find out they're a trans woman and they feel somehow their manhood.
Girl, these men know the fuck they're hollering at. Girl, it's no shade. You can tell or listen. I'm gay as fuck.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie.
Sometimes you can't know. There are some girls, like prime example. Okay, so Amaya Scott, baby, that bitch is unclockable.
Oh, yeah,
she can get it.
That's a bad bitch right there.
Right? Okay, but my question is, so since we're talking about like, coming out, do you think that I think that me personally, I think if you are a trans and you're going to be sexually romantic with someone, I think it's something you need to disclose with them. Just because.
Yes, I agree with that.
I don't think that being gay or bi is something you have to like really disclose. Right. But I think that if you are a trans, that's something that's like a. I feel like
if you're trans, if you're HIV positive, if you have STDs, if you're unsure, you have those open conversations. But the thing is, especially with black people, they are afraid of those conversations. And so what they rather do is they rather do it in secrecy.
Or they rather be angry about it, try to pray it away, and act like it doesn't happen.
And black people in general, if you listen to me, if you're looking at me, prayer works, but honey, one thing about God, when he says come as you are, when you don't come as a blind and you're covering yourself, he already knows exactly the way you are. So stop playing and stop hiding his motherfucking face.
You're not fooling anyone but yourself.
Not. And I think that
you're fooling yourself, mama. Nobody else.
It only does more harm than it does good. Because at the end of the day, be true to yourself, live what you gotta live, because guess what? You don't have to answer to yourself, because you know what? When we die, where are we gonna go?
I live my
truth. Honestly,
where
we die, where are we gonna go?
Bella no shades.
I disclose my sexuality to everyone that I'm dealing with. Like, they ask me, "Oh, you ever been with a girl?"
But you have to think about it. With men and women, it's a double standard because
I understand that. But I'm saying you still doesn't matter if it's a man or woman. You still disclose.
With men, if you say, "Oh, I dibble dabble with a man," you're like, "Oh, that nigga gay." But if a girl doesn't, "Oh, that's fun,"
Oh, girl, let me come on that.
You know what? Let me come on that. Double standard.
Men are so double standard, but I'm gonna tell you right now, girl, I got so many DM men in my inbox. It is fucking funny, and I don't expose none of them hoes in my business, bitch. But if you try them, I'm calling big mamas. If you try them, I'm calling big mamas. Men are so fucking weird, especially black men.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers will be okay with, it's gay is gay.
Yeah.
Okay, across the board.
Right.
Gay is gay, whether you're lesbian or a gay man. But black men will be much more okay with a black gay woman, a lesbian, a stud. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because they like exactly what they supposed to like.
You know what? Sometimes, because I also notice some men have a problem with black gay women who are masculine presenting. they feel like somehow their manhood is threatened because a woman is presenting themselves as a man, and they want to fight them. Be like, if I fight you,
to make a point,
to make a point, to intimidate them, or they try to like make rape jokes.
If you are not okay with yourself,
that's called insecurity, honey.
That's what I'm saying.
They're insecure in their masculinity,
but
and that's
I'm
what
saying
it is.
that they make rape jokes. They try to sexually dehumanize them.
I saw this one
because
story.
they're a masculine presenting man, and I don't understand that.
Have you seen? No, it was the story of a trans boy. What was it? She was in the movie. What is that woman? She was a white woman, and that she was raped, and then they killed her after they raped her, and she was a trans. She was a girl that trans into a guy.
She was a trans man.
Yeah, trans man.
Trans man.
What was the movie? I think it's Boys Don't Cry. With Hilary Swank.
I don't
know.
Seen
it?
No.
Okay, well, I was just reading.
Was Moonlight.
I've never seen Moonlight.
Love Moonlight.
He's so fun.
Baby, what? Baby, that talking motherfucker so goddamn fun.
He's so fun.
I've never seen Moonlight.
I'm like the light skin boy was a no for me, but that chocolate motherfucker, bitch, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Chocolate the aesthetics in that movie was beautiful.
What? And his OG was fun too.
Didn't they say that movie won like so many like?
They won the Oscars.
Yeah,
they won.
It is chocolate. If you are dark skinned or bitch, you fine as hell, girl. I'm telling you, bitch.
So there's so many letters in the LGBTQ plus community, and a lot of us don't know what those letters means, and we don't know the whole spectrum of sexuality. There's people who are non-binary. There's people who are considered asexual. There's people who are pansexual. There's people. So
there's so much into the alphabet. So the basic LG.
Yes, please explain.
I said we did our research. Okay. No, we even saw something as even crazy because I saw something that's called intersex, and I'm like, what the fuck is?
Don't ask me a question. I can't tell you what it is.
Okay, because I looked it up and I was like,
educate us because a lot of people don't know what these mean.
Girl, I put it mean either. Hell, like, girl, I'm to either, girl.
Like, girl, I'm just gay.
Girl, is gay, girl. I'm gay, girl. Listen,
I'm just the G.
Period. I'm the B or the G sometimes, girl. I don't know what the hell it is.
Okay.
But no, the LG. So the L it stands for lesbian, of course. The G stands for gay. B stands for bi. T stands for trans, and Q stands for queer and questioning. Right.
We just found that out yesterday because I'm like, why is questioning a thing? Like, why does it?
Well, because sometimes you're indecisive of if you don't know if you like. Sometimes like you question the feelings.
Right. Yeah.
So sometimes you don't know if you actually feel that way, if you actually like it. Until you come to a conscious decision, you're still questioning yourself. And I mean, it can kind of fall in the same category as bisexual, but sometimes it just takes experiences. Yeah. Maybe you may have the experience of maybe I do like this person or not. They're the same. I don't know.
And then wouldn't that make someone pansexual because they don't see it as sex?
Well, no, not. It's until you make a conscious decision.
Yeah.
So pansexuals have conscious say, you know what, I like anything across the board makes me happy.
Honestly,
right.
That's a pan.
Y'all date anything.
You know what? Now that you say that, I would say I'm questioning. Because maybe I just haven't met the right woman yet.
Possibly.
Yeah,
you can question, and that's okay.
Because we really strong on saying niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't gonna be shit. They never gonna be shit. And they was born by bitches that wasn't shit.
Niggas ain't shit.
Okay.
I would say that.
Niggas
ain't shit.
I wake up every day. Look at myself in the mirror and say niggas ain't shit.
You like go out of your sleep.
Girl, well, pause now. My nigga is the shit.
Okay. The thing is, honestly,
if it don't apply, let it fly.
Period.
I'm the kind of person that would say niggas ain't shit and they'll go home and be happy as fuck. Like,
my nigga.
That's me. That's me.
Guess what? We a brand, so we gotta cater to the bitches that been on too many fucking dates.
You hear me? Niggas ain't shit for 200, Alex. My nigga the shit, girl. My nigga the shit. Period. I love him, though. He's so
okay, so when it comes to that, because my question is, when do you stop labeling? Because there's so many things when it comes to LGBT plus. When do you stop labeling? And
all the damn letters in the alphabet?
Honestly,
no, girl, I don't
want to be angry.
Okay, so hold on. Let me tell you about me. And people call me shallow all the time, but to me, it's you're either gay or straight. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And for those who are out there that feel like I'm controversial, bitch, suck my ass as a chaser, bitch.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
With no chaser.
With no chaser.
Okay.
Girl, no lube. I'm gonna tell you right now. I feel like you're either gay or straight.
Okay.
Bi to me is a cop out category. I can give it bi, but bi to me is a cop out because you want your cake to eat it too. I feel like you're either gay or straight.
But in the same devil's advocate, because what if people really do genuinely like both? Because the thing is, women,
what about people who are non-binary, who don't even
identify with gender?
I see, but then again, it's like it's controversial to me, because I'm like, okay, you don't identify with the gender, but you bleed every month.
Okay.
You don't identify with the gender, but you can reproduce. You can come and reproduce.
Yeah.
It's something has to give to something.
Yeah.
I think every category has been created as a comfort. But for me personally, I feel like it's either gay or straight. You can say all day, I'm non-gender binary or conforming, whatever. But when you go home at night and you watch yourself, girl, and you see your clitoris and your lips, girl, it's something down there. You're born something.
You know what?
The only thing that's non-conforming is if you're an alien, you have nothing that's reproduction, as far as reproduction organ.
Right.
So at this point, you have something, but it's a mental thing.
It is a mental thing, and that's what I'm saying. It's mentally, and I think sometimes it's kind of hard, because it's like, for people that don't know, like us, like I'm not saying I'm not aware, but I'm not as, what is the word?
Aware?
I'm not as aware.
Yeah.
I'm not as woke. Yeah, I'm not as woke as I should be when it comes to stuff like this. The only thing that I can say that I am very woke about is trans, and I think with me, I'm like trans lives matter just as much as
I
think I'm so tired of them making murals and talking about Black Lives Matter and not including our trans brothers and sisters. Okay, 2 trans women were just murdered last week.
Exactly. Black trans women.
I saw a post on there that said that because Megan Thee Stallion said Happy Pride Month and the Black Lives Matter. They was like, well, how do those two even go hand in hand? Bitch, you have black, gay motherfuckers.
But the black community acts like there's no gay people.
That's what's wrong with black community.
That's what's wrong with black people. Because
they know they exist. They want to sweep them under the rug.
But you can't sweep us under the rug no more.
But bitch, we're marching with them. We're out here protesting with y'all motherfuckers. Nasty. It is nasty, girl. I don't want it. I don't want it. But yeah, I love thick guys. I love big men. I'm a thick guy.
Yeah, you are.
If you're flowing over, honey, you're a fat guy. And it's no shade. People love bears. That's what they call bears. I'm not big into bear like that, like overly aggressive bear men. But I like thick men. I like muscular men. Most of my boyfriends have been either between 6'1" and 6'7".
So my question is, what question are you tired of answering? Because with most homosexuals, the first question people always ask them is like, how do you have sex?
I'm tired of the question is, are you a top or bottom?
Ooh.
I hate that fucking question.
You know what? That was my next question. That was not my next question, but that was.
It tastes good now. I'm tired of that fucking question.
Okay.
I like beats.
My friends that drink my free wine and be polite. Girl, I'm drinking this nasty ass wine, girl. It's nasty, girl.
So why do top and bottoms have beef? Because I've noticed people like, you fucking bottom, like it's an insult.
Because my friend, he's a bottom, but he's like, I would never fuck with the bottom. I'm like, but you're a bottom.
What's the First, define top and bottom.
First and foremost, let's categorize these categories.
Okay.
So a top is right. So the top is always considered to be the more masculine, the dominating, in which gays love that shit. Dominating, that type of stuff. And the bottom is more considered to be more feminine, like the woman. So, but then you have the category of versatile, which is my category. I like either or. I like either or.
Okay, I like fuck it up, black man.
I like them both. But my thing is the thing is with me is, my preference is either more of versatile guys than bottom guys.
Okay, so you rather have someone that's like
because my thing is that
you don't
want no matter if you're a bottom or a top, you still gotta use it.
Yeah.
But what is the beef between y'all? What is?
There is no beef, Miss Mamas. There's no beef.
There isn't.
No.
Why do people
I've never heard of beef either.
It's not a beef, but when someone because they think that bottoms are supposed to be very effeminate and weak. And that's not the case. You got some real buff ass motherfuckers who have been over for us. Girl, let me shut up. Hold on, girl.
Don't shut up. This is your platform. The fuck? This is a platform for it.
Say more. Ugh. I want to hear it. Don't shut up.
You have some real beefy, buff ass, like you would think they were not gay ass niggas that would be bent the fuck over in a second.
Okay.
You feel me? Mm-hmm. And then you have those who I call blouses. Feminine tops. Blouses.
Is Tyson Beckford a blouse?
I don't know, but Tyson Beckford fine as hell.
He is, but
I don't know.
Isn't he gay, right?
I don't know what the fuck he is.
Know.
I think he is. It's our business, okay? He's in the media. We told y'all.
Girl, he ain't my motherfucking business.
I don't know, but
there really truly isn't a beef. It's just some feel like the bottoms are inferior or almost like the majority and minority. In a sense.
Yeah. Okay. I
That's
get that.
But I mean, really, there are more bottoms than there are tops.
I believe it.
Okay, who doesn't like getting fucked?
Honestly,
right.
I want to get
sorry,
fucked.
getting fucked is fun.
I want to get fucked. Eat my ass. Come on.
Okay.
Kendra, we need you. Kendra, we need you.
Fucking is a lot of work.
There's no problem with it. It's just I think that it's like your comfortability with it.
Right.
And my best friend, he's like, I'm a bottom. I don't want another bottom though, because I'm a bottom. And I'm like, okay.
And you think that but there are some bottoms who like dating bottoms. There are some tops. I had my best friend. I'm not gonna say his name. He dated a top for almost 3 years, and it was so weird because I'm like, well, how did that work with y'all? Because most gay people, they think about sex first before they think about commitment. Sex to them is binding in a sense. So if the sex ain't great, they really can't.
Crazy.
It's so fucking stupid. Like it's dumb as fuck. My thing is, I'm not with somebody because of sex, because your sex can be great, bitch, and you can be a dumb asshole, and I don't want you. And truthfully, I've let go of the best, bitch, and I am one of the best. Okay. And I let go of the best of the best.
Period.
I don't gotta be with you because your dick is good. The dick is a dime a dozen. But bitch, I'm one in a lifetime.
And don't get dickmatized.
Come on, you feel me?
Dickmatized is the best.
I've never got
that. I don't want to get dickmatized, bitch. I've been dickmatized before.
Yeah.
And then I fought him. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about that shit, bitch. And then I fought him. And then so me and my boyfriend had a conversation about that a couple days ago about me fighting men. My thing is, I would never hit a woman, but bitch, I'll fight a man.
I feel that.
I would never touch a woman.
I respect that though, because
at all.
Some gay guys think that because they're gay, they can hit a woman.
Women.
But wait, some women think because they're gay they can hit them. Bitch, no.
No, I don't think it's right on any aspect.
My mom always said if a woman hits you and she meant to hit you, pop her ass back. But don't you ever go out there and hit a woman. Guess what?
Because I'm gonna teach my children that. Because if they gonna hit them back, I don't give a fuck.
Hit their ass back. And make sure you record it. Please record it for evidence, bitch. Because if you hit their ass back and you gotta record, you going to jail.
Hello.
I'm gonna say right now. But no. So I always had an issue. Like I would never. And I told my boyfriend, I said I would never hit you, but I'm not opposed to fighting men.
Just so you know, I'm with the shit.
I have noticed a lot of, especially in the lesbian community, they are very abusive towards each other.
Yeah,
they're always beating each other.
Them chicks with the fake sticks, bitch. I ain't got time for it.
I know someone whose apartments. And they said lesbian couples, they don't rent to them only because they know within 2-3 months the lease is gonna be broken.
Right.
No.
True.
They never stay together.
My best friend, her and her girlfriend, they got like tattoos of each other, but that girl was beating the fuck out of her because my friend, she's like little, and her girlfriend was like a football player.
It's easy.
I would fight a lesbian woman. I'm sorry, that bitch. I would fight her. I sure the fuck would. I would fight a lesbian. And bitch, some of these lesbians, they fight like motherfucking niggas.
But it doesn't make it all right, because at the end of the day, it's still domestic abuse, regardless if it's a woman and a woman, a man and a man, a woman and a man. It's still domestic abuse, so that's all. It's like, it's not okay.
It is never
right.
Okay.
It's not okay. It's never okay to hit your partner. It's never okay to hit anybody.
Shit, but I swing on niggas though.
But I would fight a man. And a stud. A man and a stud if it needs me, bitch. Fuck that.
I'm with the shit.
I'm gonna fight a real man and a fake man, bitch. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. But no. So yeah, it's crazy. But I think with me, it's like, you know, it's just finding someone that's compatible. Okay. So yeah, domestic violence is
it's not okay.
But I have been in a relationship where I fought my significant other a lot.
That's wild.
The last relationship I was with before this one, bitch, he cheated on me with a woman. And then he lied about it. Said the girl found out the girl had got pregnant.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah. He cheated me with the woman.
It's like an episode.
The girl got pregnant.
He cheated on you unprotected, and that's the disrespectful part.
Right, but then he found a way to get out of our relationship. He moved with the girl who stayed in the same apartment complex as we lived in. Bitch, when I tell you I went to that motherfucking front office and tried to beat the fuck out of his motherfucking ass, bitch, it was no shade. I was finna beat the hell out of him. The thing was, I worked for the office at the time.
Okay.
So they stopped me from really hurting him. Because he walked past my apartment
complex. You had access to all the fucking apartments.
Girl, what? Bitch, listen. He cheated on me with the girl. And now, don't get me wrong, I always said, because he always said he wanted kids. I said, okay, if you want children, let me know. I don't want motherfucking kids. And I've dated women. So if you want to be with a woman, let me know. Be respectful. I can say, okay, we can separate, do your thing. Period. But no, you went out You was doing your dirt. You met this bad body bitch. No shakes. I don't like her. You met her.
You bad body bitch. I hope you watching the Real Sip and Spill right
bitch,
now.
And I still fight him and her. Bitch, no shade.
How you gonna say all that? No shade. Bitch,
it's
you
like
met her.
All the shade. It's like saying that gay shit. No homo.
No homo.
But the thing is, you met the girl. Y'all, I know y'all fucked around because you told my friends. Which why would you tell my friends? Why would you tell my friends?
Because he
who
didn't.
They're gonna tell
clearly,
me.
because he has no respect for you. Clearly,
bitch, and clearly I ain't give a fuck about him either, bitch, and his blood clots. So at this point, bitch, I ain't give a fuck about him or his blood clots, bitch, and I was ready to beat
okay.
So you go out here and meet the girl. Y'all do y'all thing behind closed doors. Because you roaming the motherfucker. Now, mind you, I'm on tour all the time.
Yeah.
He not on tour with me all the time.
Yeah.
So, baby girl, I'm not home all the time. Or I'm driving around.
You had a lot of free time.
You had a lot of free time. So you go out here and meet these quote-unquote new friends and this, that, and the third. And then you, out of nowhere, you tell my friend something to tell me, oh, well, I'm just tired of this. I'm finna leave. And then the next day, you living with this girl that you've been seeing.
The next day.
And then you tell her, and then you tell my friend, oh, well, don't tell Chris where I live at. Well, bitch, you stay in building C right behind me, ho. So now I'm gonna go beat your motherfucking ass and that bitch.
The audacity.
And her kids. Because you
what we say about niggas,
not the kids.
We say if niggas ain't got anything else, what they got? The audacity.
But
okay.
Bitch, you wanna play motherfucking stepdaddy, bitch, you broke as fuck. It's no shit. It's my fault because, you know.
They all gotta go at this point.
The kids gotta go
all that, bitch, I'm spraying red in the
you.
rooms. Girl, fuck them.
We know.
Bitch, you better playing daddy, but then
fuck the kids.
But then catch this not for the kids. But then catch this. You come to my house talking about you know what I'm saying, like you miss me and this and that. I'm like, bitch, get out my house. Like I'm not dealing with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Period.
So it was a lot that I went on with that. So that's why when it comes to men, I don't give a fuck about them, bitch. If you step out of line one wrong way, I'm gonna pop your ass in the motherfucking face.
Hey.
And we can fight.
Okay.
And then you can leave after I know for sure I'm beat your ass.
Okay.
Because if I don't win, I'm gonna fight you again.
If I don't win, I'm gonna fight you. That's my stubborn ass.
That's me.
I'm gonna fight you again.
Like, I ain't learned the first time. Come on.
So I have a little question for you.
Yeah, okay.
Have you ever slept with someone's boyfriend or husband?
No. And
morals. You a bitch for morals. Okay, fuck it up,
ho. And if I did, it was unknowingly.
Have you ever knowingly? That's what
No. Knowingly, hell no. And I asked that question because for me personally.
And I be like, if my man fucks somebody, y'all need to let me know.
Now here's the story.
I'm good for it.
Are you okay with the woman coming to you as a woman?
You know what? I am.
Are you okay with the gay coming to you as a woman?
I think it's
are you okay with the man coming to you?
I'm not okay with the gay man because I'm so like, bro, be yourself. You ain't even gotta lie to me, bro. If you gay, be gay.
No, here's the story. Coming to you as a woman.
Here's the story.
That's what
my very first real boyfriend. I was like 20 years old, and I asked him if he was dating somebody. He told me no, he wasn't dating nobody. I said, okay, cool, I could take that. So long story short, we talked for almost a year.
Yeah.
One day I get a phone call from this woman, and she was like, is this Chris? I said, yeah, who is this calling? She was like, this is Tara. I remember her name. And we actually sat down and hung out a couple times. She said, this is Tara. I'm EJ's girlfriend. I said, excuse me? I said, you're what? His name is Everett.
Everett? Like the mountain?
Can't trust
his name is Everett. And I'll fight him too, bitch, so fuck him.
Okay.
So that's anyways, that's on period, bitch. I don't give a fuck with him, bitch. And if he ever sees this video, bitch, I'll fight you still, bitch. So anyways, he was like, she was like, this is Everett, so I lied for him because I knew he was working with some organization. I said, oh yeah, she said, well, how do you know him? I said, oh, through some organization. She said, baby, you don't gotta lie. She said, because I read.
Sure didn't.
She said, because baby, I read your text messages.
Yeah.
So I said, so how long have y'all been dating? If you know already. She said, I'm his high school sweetheart. We've been since high school.
Wow.
Bitch, I gagged so fucking hard, bitch. I said, you're his what?
Since
since high school. And the funny thing is, they have been living together. Now catch this. Here's the catch-22. When I went to visit him, he took me to his apartment complex where we hung out for a little bit and smoked. So
when the apartment complex, did you go in the house or did you just go in?
I'm gonna tell you. So
okay,
girl, he actually took me to the house.
Okay.
We was playing the mess around with him because I ain't gonna tell you, we were playing this around. And we had smoked or whatever because at the time I was a heavy smoker. The house he took me into was her cousin's house. And hold on. They stayed 2 units over from his cousin's house, bitch. I was over it, girl. I was like, what the fuck?
What I tell y'all? Niggas ain't shit.
Girl. So when she called me, I said, you know what? I want to meet you because me and Everett have been dealing for almost a year and a half.
Right.
And I asked him. He would always come and see me. I would never go see him because one, I was working. Yeah. So I would never go see him. So when I went over there, and I said, well, I know his apartment's because I remember the apartment he took me to. Yeah. I said, well, yeah, he took me to the apartment. She told me his apartment. She was like, that's my cousin's place. Wow. Now catch this. I didn't know I had already met her cousin. He was working for Kimmy Kicks in the mall, bitch, and I was going to Kimmy Kicks all the time. So when she had already called him to pull up, I came in there strapped with 3 fat ass butcher knives, bitch. I'm gonna cut y'all hoes any fucking way because y'all trying to jump me. It's me against y'all. So she called him. He pulled up. He was like, bro, I know you. I'm like, Kimmy Cakes. I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Everyone looked so fucking shocked. They was cussing his ass out. He was cussing me out, bitch. I was gonna cut his ass.
I'm surprised you didn't beat him the fuck up.
Girl, listen, let me tell you about that. So I went to the car, pulled the butcher from underneath my motherfucking car seat, and I was charging towards him. His other cousins who actually lived there kind of pulled me back to the side. Yeah. Pulled him back to the side. He was cussing me out. And I'm like, bitch, you lied to me. She looking at me like, Chris, don't worry about it. She invited me to her. I know where she stayed at, how their house looked about. She was asking like questions, like crazy ass questions. It was so weird. Well, this is why I do not like DL niggas. I hate them motherfuckers, bitch. Girl, we was in a relationship. We was dating.
Wow.
He was my boyfriend. Like, he was my nigga, my boyfriend.
He ain't shit.
At all, bitch. So then, mind you, so after all that was said and done,
you better take a sip, bitch. Girl, I know you feeling it. Come on.
Yes.
Now, mind you,
disrespecting this fucking menage a trois Merlot.
It's nasty.
Now, mind you, after
you
all that,
you don't want another glass, B?
No, don't put me in the mess. Take that home.
Yeah, that's all you.
Now, mind you, after it was all said and done,
have fun with that.
She invited me. We hung out. I skate a lot, so we went skating and everything. Almost a year and a half later, someone hits me up like, "Hey, I miss you. I'm sorry." I'm like, who the fuck is this? Bitch, I don't know who this is. He was like, this is EJ. I said, EJ. I thought about it. I said, what the fuck do you want? And he was apologizing.
Like, you still DL, nigga?
Girl, he was apologizing. At this time, they had called his mama, his auntie, his daddy.
Oh, so
he got outed.
He got outed.
He said, I don't like men's no more. I like women's.
Girl, no, they outed him so bad, and I never wanted it to happen, but he all had to do was tell the truth.
Yeah, honestly.
If he was somebody had a girlfriend, I probably wouldn't have talked to him. But they outed him.
You said probably, so there's a probability you might.
No. The thing is, I probably wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't do it. You're at least given someone the
opportunity, right?
That's my one thing.
It depends upon the scenario.
Like my opportunity to choose.
It depends upon the situation. If y'all not really together and you don't see y'all fucking around, okay, I can do that.
Right.
But if y'all in a relationship, y'all live together, bitch, hell no.
That's different.
Yeah,
mind you, when I moved out to Houston. When I moved out here to Houston, niggas was trying to hit on me left and right. Okay. No shade. One time I met this guy. He was cool as fuck. He was my type. He was 6'5". He was like muscular as fuck, dark skin, chocolate. I would never expose him.
That's my type, nigga. That's my type.
Period, girl. Because he was my type too, girl. I was gonna jump on it, bitch. That was a whole piece of bark, bitch. I'm gonna jump on her. But girl, listen, girl. No shade. When I finally when we talked and hung out stuff like that, he told me he was married.
Yikes.
Oh, and I said, wait. Because I asked him, I said, are you married? He didn't have a ring on, but some of my spirits said he's married. I said, are you married? He was like, yeah. But he was honest. I said, well, why didn't you tell me before? He was like, well, I really didn't want, he wanted to really hang out with me. Got it. But my thing was, I said, well, if that's the case, and you like men, why are you fucking with another man? His thing was, and this is what most men logic is, for one, they are afraid of oppression of society. That's automatic.
Yeah.
But see, the thing with me is, this is what people hit me because I'm not afraid of oppression, bitch. Yeah. Say what you want to say, ho. Like I said, suck my ass, eat my dick as a chaser, bitch. Mm-hmm. My thing is, if you are what you are, and you like what you like, you don't have to marry yourself to somebody and bind you. On top of that, she had his kid, his first child. Yikes. So and he was Jamaican. Oh. So their nature of shit, bitch.
The Jamaicans, Haitians, like they are so like when it comes to being gay, that shit is
it's
like
out the water. But he said it. He said his mom and them would never accept him for that.
Never.
And I get that, but bitch, don't come around me with that bullshit because you're not Jamaica hoe. You in America, bitch. Do
and they gonna make it seem like you the problem.
Right. Right. So I found out that he was married. He don't like the woman he was married to.
They never do.
He never. He said,
like their own girlfriends.
Husband ever like their wife?
I mean,
Niggas want wives, but they don't want to be a husband.
Niggas want wives as cover-ups, bitch. Have you watched a movie called Cover?
No.
Watch it, bitch. It's a story of these. It's called Cover.
What is it on?
You can find it. Look it up on YouTube. That's my favorite movie, by the way.
YouTube, okay.
You look up on YouTube or Netflix. Okay. It's a story based upon married men who were actually sleeping together. They wound up giving each other HIV and giving it to somebody's wife.
That was an episode of what was it? Law and Order SVU. That was an episode.
Girl, watch it. Listen, ladies. These men are gay as the fuck, bitch. Don't trust these hoes. I don't trust them. My niggas not
niggas ain't shit.
They ain't shit. I'm telling y'all.
I would never forget this episode of Oprah, and this is my biggest fear. I remember as a kid watching this episode, and it was a man who came on the show to tell his wife that he gave her HIV because he was sleeping with men. And I was like maybe 9, 8 watching that, and I was like, wow, that is my.
It happens. People think LGBT people contract HIV. No, HIV is very much high in heterosexual relationships because men go sleep with other men or women,
right,
and take it back to their home, and fuck it up. I'm telling you.
The thing is, nothing's wrong with being gay, but be gay. Okay,
be yourself.
Be yourself, because that's the whole thing we're talking about in this whole episode. It's about sexuality and the spectrum. You can experience, you can feel what you want to feel, but the thing is, be comfortable in your skin, because at the end of the day, you only got your fucking self to lit for.
Right. So my thing is after all was said and done, that's why I stopped really fucking with gay DL men. I don't really do that because I feel like they bring on a different aspect in my life that I don't really want. And then being that whole secrecy shit, some DL men I have hung out with, you know what I'm saying, we hang out, we talk, whatever the case may be, and it's no shade. Because in reality, I look like a nigga. Until I turn around and start shaking my ass like a bitch.
Period.
It's no shade. But I don't, and the type of car I drive and things of that nature, I don't really associate myself with DL men. But the man that I did meet, he was cool. I liked him. I really liked him. He was cool as fuck. When he told me he was married, and he said the only reason why he married her because she had a baby by him, that to me opened my eyes. Okay, most of y'all niggas only do that shit because y'all are caught in situations, and it's cheaper to keep her, and that's no shade.
That is.
It's cheaper to keep her because once you put you as a child support, bitch, you are fucked up. Our child is going to fuck you up, and the children are blessings. But baby, when you want to be, if you have a child with somebody you want to be with, bitch, it's gonna fuck you up. So I get it.
It really is.
I get it.
It really is.
But girl, fuck these niggas. These niggas ain't shit.
Because niggas ain't shit squared. Okay.
Period.
×2.
Period. Fuck these
Don't forget that part.
So thank y'all so much for being on this episode. Thank you so much for being on this episode.
Yes.
I really did appreciate it.
Where can they find you?
Oh, you guys can find me on social media. IG again is of course official CJ the Trainer. You can find me on Facebook at CJ Lewis, or you can type in CJ the Trainer. Both my pages will pop up for you. Twitter as well as official CJ the Trainer, and also I'm going viral on TikTok, almost to 40K on TikTok.
We're not fucking with TikTok. I'm sorry, TikTok's
we not
racist.
on TikTok. They're racist.
Well,
it's
TikTok,
cool, you know.
Bitch, still follow me, girl. It's official CJ the Trainer everywhere, girl. You can find me everywhere, and also make sure you visit my site at exclusivefitness.com.
Thank you so much for coming, and I'm excited for us to take a lesson from you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna definitely see you soon, and you're gonna little Turk lesson.
And also, while you following CJ, follow the Real Sip and Spill on Instagram. Sip and Spill 1 on Twitter, Facebook, The Real Sip and Spill. Why did I mess it up like that, y'all? Just know, follow us up on the Real Sip and Spill everywhere except Twitter. And give us a 5-star rating because we're 5-star bitches. Okay.
Right.
Period, y'all. Everybody on Facebook, please make sure you guys go follow the Facebook page as well. It's tagged in my video. Make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram. The Instagram is tagged on here as well. I hope they're on the show. Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Thank you for coming. Time to shake some ass.
Oh, girl. Oh, look at that girl. Shit on that girl. All right, y'all.